What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Living in London, back again with your second upload of the day, and it's night time now anyway. But if you're liking the content I'm providing, if you don't mind just subscribing, hitting the notification bell, because you see I go on the analytics now, yeah, and I see a lot of people aren't subscribed, but you're watching this stuff. People, I beg, anyone that ain't subscribed, just hit that, man. It means the world to your boy, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, or just comment, like, whatever, but just get interactive with the thing. And what else going on? Right, so I had no motivation, not motivation, but I think I smoked myself into a bit of a slump. You know, them ones there. And earlier, my mate come round and he gave me a joint of, you know, when he had weed. And he's like, do you want a joint? I'm like, yeah, leave me a little joint, innit? And this can be part of the video as well, yeah? And I'm like, alright, cool. So he left the joint when he left, and I smoked it of weed. Oh my God, it blew my head off. I started getting paranoid about the comments. I'm like, oh my God, what are people saying about me? Bro, it fucked me up. It fucked up my whole shit. And I'm like, whoa, I hate this. My head was going everywhere. I'm like, yeah, fuck the weed. So we're back on the ash, people. The little skinny zoots of ash. Look, you can't even see it, bro. You might have to zoom in, bro. It's peak. But yeah, it gives me a clear head, and I don't like cat for it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, fuck all that shit. Today's video, people. Oh, no, fuck that. Before that, let me finish what I was gonna say. So, see, sometimes when you're quitting something, whether it's dieting, it's quitting smoking, drinking, whatever. What I noticed, yeah, well, how I do it, not how I do it, but what I found I noticed when I do it is that, see, when I'm on a diet or I'm training or whatever it is, I'm quitting smoking, I seem to fuck up, yeah? But like, I don't, so just say you're meant to be eating healthy all week and then you'll just have something to eat on a cheat on a Saturday and Sunday, just say, yeah? But if I eat healthy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you think, bro, I am lit, I'm cool, I'm eating something Thursday, then Friday comes, I'll eat a little crap, you know, like? But then I'm like, no, back onto the track. So people, this is just a tip. When you're quitting something and you go back and you fuck up, don't worry, keep pushing. Like, you may have 1 or 2 days where you just slip quickly, yeah? But just dust yourself down, remember what the end goal is, remember your disciplines, and then jump straight back on it. Because even though I fucked up quite a lot when I was dieting, as long as you consistent, or more consistent than not, eat healthy, discipline yourself, tell yourself, and it's a psychological thing, you know. Sometimes you're bored, sometimes you're lacking energy and you want to stay up. You're thinking, what can I do, what can I eat? The longer you stay up, the more bad habits creep into your routine and the more your discipline goes. That's what I found. Anyway, so when I find myself like 11, 12 o'clock, and I'm like, man, I could eat something nice right now. I'm like, nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to bed. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be hearing my dog snoring this. I'm sorry about that, but you know what I'm saying? It's Joey for you. And Daisy might be snoring too. You know what I'm saying? Dolly don't snore actually. I think because she's a chug, you know, she's got that elongated snout. So the other dog is squashed. Anyway, let's get into it. Today's video is my first prison sentence. I know that when I start doing a YouTube thing, he gets shook, he runs off. But I know I said I was going to give you Lazar life lessons. But people, see, when I do a video now, yeah, I got to feel it in my energy. I got to connect with it, you know what I'm saying? And I couldn't connect with the lessons and that today. I don't know why. Maybe because I'd smoked that fucking skunk joint earlier and I've been smoking ash and that, and I just feel a bit low energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I give you them tips, I need to give them to you properly. So I am going to write them down first. Because more time I just like talk off the top of my head. That's why in my other video, I said taking 10 keys of coke at the beginning. We didn't take it, but that was 10 keys. But we was meant to. That was what it was meant to be. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't. When you're doing moves on the road and that, you're promised the world and you fucking don't get it, bro. And all my road guys know about that. And if you're civilians and that you don't know, trust me. We have great plans, but 80% of the time, it never goes to plan, you know? Anyway, people, we're getting into it. Today's video, if I didn't just say this already, is how I went to prison for the first time, people. Yes, the first time the boy went to Feltham Young Offenders. It was peak back then. There was no TVs. There was no electricity in the cells apart from the light switch. No kettles. You just got one little Sony radio. Or you could buy like a little tape player, cassette player. That's how long your boy was in jail, like over 18 years ago. Anyway. So, I'm 17 at the time. Back then, I'm robbing offices. Yeah, that was what we'd do. I've mentioned this on my other videos, but we'd go down West End, but we'd go all over the country robbing, offices for certain bits like Apple Mac stuff and video editing stuff, video like camera equipment, and we'd batter it. Sometimes we'd do 3-4 offices a night. Sometimes, we made it a thing of just going ham. And when you're young, everything's fun because when you get arrested, you get let out a lot. Like I didn't go to prison until I was 18, so through like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, I'm just getting arrested loads. I'm building up a nice criminal record, and this is what I think these fuckers do, This is what I think these fuckers do. I think they give you all these little chances, and they don't put you in like when you're younger, and they build up. But then as soon as you hit 18, bruv, you've got a stack of shit, and they're treating you like an adult. And it's 1 day difference, you're gonna see now anyway. But like, it's peak how they do it. So anyway, I'm young these times and I'm robbing. And sometimes we get caught, sometimes we get caught in gaffes and that. Like, let me try and think of a couple times. It's so long ago, people, man. Like, and there was so many. I can tell you my first ever one though. Alright, cool, my first ever gaff, that I'd done. My boys were hitting it hard, hard. They were clearing up wearing £180 trainers and that. I'm still at home, we're all at home, but like these boys are coming up, you know what I'm saying? They're looking fly and shit, and I'm like, how the fuck are they getting this type of money? Because I'm willing to do whatever sort of thing, but I'm not really doing anything. I'm young, I haven't figured out how to make money properly yet, and they're telling me what they do. Like everything about it just sounds fun. They're going around in cars, they're smashing windows, running through places, grabbing stuff out of it, getting back in the car, going out to have meals and shit. And I'm like, look, I need to be part of this, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, look, bring me in, boys. This is how desperate I was. I said, I'll do the first gaff for free, mate. I just need to be part of this, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, now, they're like, all right, cool, let's do this. Remember, these are my boys now, So they're like, we've got a gaff up in Bush or somewhere like that, West London somewhere, What you do now, it's a cool quick it was, We used to grab these little print. There was a machine that run the printer, Fiery or something, Shout out to my boys that know, And they were worth like, you could get up to like £5 for them. And like they never had shutters on these cool quick windows or nothing like that. So you could just literally smash a window late at night, run in, grab it. It's only about the size of a modem, run out and you're up. And when I'm hearing this, I'm like, this is too good to be true, bro. I must have been 16 at the time. I think I was 16 at the time. I'd done my first move. And my first burglary with these boys anyway. And so they're telling me what to do now, There's road sweepers doing their thing and that. They're like, there's the gaff, there's a paving slab, just throw it through, grab that thing there. Simple, innit? So anyway, I've thrown it through, bam, gone through the gaff, pulled it out, alarm didn't even go off. And we had taxis. I had my ex-bird in the car, my bird at the time, she was in the fucking taxi. And fucking I've run around there, done it quickly, and brought it back, put it in the back of the taxis. Bro, the cab drivers, shout out to the cab drivers back in the day, bro, in the early 2000s and that. They was G's. Shout out to 05 from Somers Town. All my burglars, my commercial burglars, we never done houses, we done commercials, All my commercial burglars know about 05 from fucking thingy. This guy was a G, he would play Tupac in his little cab, And then in the end, he would just drive around with us, like, there's a gaff, what about this one? Indian guy, he was on his job, he went for jail with some of the other boys. They got caught up in some bullshit, in a conspiracy or something. And the cabbie went in jail as well, bruv, he was real. That cabbie was real, shout out to him, man. And shout out to the cabbie just in general, bruv. Like, you could literally, back in the day, you could rob a gaff, like, literally be like, wait here, I'm coming back, Go out, rob a gaff, come back, the alarm's screaming and that, you just run in with the thing, put it in the boot, they just drive off like it's calm. Now they're snitching, bruv, now there's cameras in cabs and everything. But back then, bruv, it was kind of a different time, you know what I'm saying? So, I've done that now, done that gaff, got back, they boys have sold it, give me 200 quid, I am gassed at this stage, now I'm in. and we're just hitting it. We're hitting it. We're hitting Camden, we're hitting West End, and we're doing that same sort of thing, just smashing windows, yeah. And what else? Smashing windows and going through gaps. It's pretty simple stuff, but it was like high paid stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, so we'd go around with the cab drivers, licking it. We've done that for like, to say, a year and a bit. But now we're getting hot. Places are getting raided all the time, and that is just hot, you know what I'm saying? They're onto us. And there's a whole load of us, about 20 of us, you know what I'm saying? Not that we'd all go out and stay at the same time, but we'd all go out in different spots, do you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, my pals, we'd all do gaffs. So sometimes some other guys would do a gaff and they'll bring the stuff back and they'll be like, yeah, we're shotting this. And I used to help shot bits. I was getting to know the buyers of the stuff and this and that, yeah? I was rising up a bit. Remember, I'm fucking just, when I'm in something, I'm in it. Just like this YouTube thing, but I'm taking it seriously now, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm in something, I'm in it and I take it seriously and I give it 100%, yeah? It's easier to do it in crime because fucking all you're doing is just smashing stuff and just getting easy money. When you're doing it legit, you give 100%, but sometimes you only move an inch. But you got to keep moving, people. You got to keep progressing, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so the boys bought some like computer chips. They was expensive ones, yeah? But they couldn't sell them. They didn't have a buyer at the time. You know, sometimes, bruv, you'll lick some stuff, you'll rob some stuff, yeah? And it'll be such high value, you have trouble selling it. You know what I'm saying? Like that guy on James English, bruv. Anyway, I don't want to say too much, but some guy done a big move and couldn't sell the bits, and they was going around for ages to everyone. Everyone tried to sell them, you know what I mean? But anyway, so that happened, yeah, and I've got loads of computer chips in my house. Now, people, let me tell you something. If you are unlucky enough to be in crime right now and you're making them wrong decisions, and I'm telling you they're wrong decisions, people. I know sometimes it feels right, but when you're doing that kind of stuff, yeah, you have to take these precautions, people. If you're out there robbing, you cannot be leaving anything in your registered address. Now, obviously, most of you fuckers know this already, yeah? You're smart, you're clued on. Back then, I was young, 16, 17, just coming up into the game, so I'm making bad mistakes. I've got, like, computer chips in my house. I've got, like, shitty G3s you can't sell. You know, like, I've just got bits and pieces in my mum's house, let me tell you. Yeah, in my mum's house, yeah? So all these bits are in there, but I'm still out burgling, yeah? I'm still out there licking it, doing bits and pieces. Anyway now, yeah? My house gets raided. Police come, boot the door off. They find a whole load of shit linked to bare burglaries now. And I'm young, and I'm stupid, and I'm vulnerable, and I don't know the law. I don't even know my rights. I don't even know about prison because I've never been. All this is just a big old joke to your boy. I'm having fun with my boys. We're going out making money, robbing offices. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Yeah? And when you do get arrested for it, when you're 16, 17, you just get like a probation thing or, you know, like it's never really serious. There's never really a consequence to your actions. It's just more, stop robbing, stop burgling, young man. You're like, yeah, cool. You just go out and burgle that same night. You know what I'm saying? So anyway now, yeah. I'm in the station now, yeah. And I'm just there. And they're being nice to your boy. They're like, yeah, don't worry about it. It's nothing, blah, blah, blah. Gassing me. Yeah, police can be so, like, sneaky to the young G's, man. It's deep, man. And they're just gassing me, making me feel mad comfortable. You know, they're like, you know, like, we know you're active. We know you've done loads of different stuff, yeah? Listen, Lazar. You know there's a thing called TIC. I swear it just come around. Some of the other boys did it. But the other boys fucking were in jail already when they were doing it. I'm on road. It's a totally different thing. Anyway, my head's fucked. I'm not thinking I'm a donut, yeah? I'm a young kid, like I said. And I'm like, oh yeah, what's that? Like, it's called taking into consideration, yeah? So basically, you go around and you tell us all the stuff you've done, and then we just mark it off on our books because there's so much stuff happening around here that we just need to get it down on our books, you know what I'm saying? So if you help us do that, the judge will be sweet with you. And I'm like, what, no prison? They're like, no prison, bruv, no prison, Mr. Lazar. You'll be cool. Just tell us what you've done. That easy, you know? Shout out to the policeman that worked brain on your boy. I'm like, yeah, man, that is a deal, man. I can get off, man. This is like, what they call that? What's that word? When you get a fucking, basically get a jail-free card. I can't remember the word anyway now, yeah? But, so I'm like, cool. Gee, I'll give him like 25 burglaries I've done. Boo! I told you, I've done 100%. What, you want me to clear up some things? I'll help you clear up some shit. But I done this. I swear down, we drove one road down West End, but I must point out about 6 gaffs. And they were like, they couldn't believe it. They're like, fucking hell, you was active, and it's only in the space of a few months. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So cool. I'm 17 at the time now. Yeah, I go to like young offenders court in Bow Road. Shout out to my Bow Road OG veterans. Come on, we're all like dads and grandparents and shit now. G 38 and that, it's getting peak. Anyway, shout out to my people that are still doing sentences from them fucking places. Mad thing. Anyway, so I go Bow Road, they give me the same speech. Mr. Lazar, blah, 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 blah. I'm not listening, don't give a shit sort of thing, yeah? I want to go home, run a zoo, go out robbing and that, yeah? Cool. So I'm not even paying attention to what they're saying. It's like November time sort of thing, yeah? Maybe October. And I'm 17, so I'm going to be 18 soon. Anyway, I'm on bail. I'll go back to court, yeah, but it's not Bow Road I'm going back to now. Now I'm going back to a place called Highbury Magistrates, yeah? Everyone knows about Highbury Magistrates around there, innit? You know about Highbury Magistrates people. Shout out, hit me up in the comments about Highbury Magistrates. Give me your fucking why you was there and that, you know what I'm saying? I'll read them and like them and comment and that, you know what I'm saying? We can banter it up a bit. And so I'll go there now, yeah, and I'm with one of my little pals, yeah? One of the geezer who I was with is the geezer from the other video, that racism video thing, yeah? Where I went to his house and that. Anyway now, yeah, saying too much, yeah? So I'm with him now, yeah? And like, see when I'm in court, I'm just a little prick. You know what I'm saying? I don't take it seriously. Like, you get so many chances in these juvenile courts. In these adult courts, there's no playing around, G. Anyway, I'm messing around and like, when you go to court, you go there, you look at like, all the names on the board, and then you find out what court you're in, and you can go into like the public gallery and wait until you're called up to be told to come in. Yeah. So I'm messing around with my boy. We're laughing. I can remember it clearly. We're laughing, fucking around, and that we're cracking up and that. Yeah. Like there's a court clerk, yeah, that does what the judge wants and that passes papers to the court. To the judge from the prosecution or the defense. You know, like does little bits. Shout out to the police on their job. So. The court clerk has come over to us, yeah? Remember, I'm oblivious to what's going on. Some person's come over, the court clerk it was, and said, excuse me, the judge said, can you keep it down and start acting properly? And I've looked up, yeah? I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Anyway, they're like, Mr. Lazar, can you come up? The judge don't know it's me, obviously, yeah, innit? So I've come out of the fucking thing, yeah? Out of the, what's it called? The public gallery and walk round to the court. So obviously I've been fucking around, this judge is thinking, alright, this guy, alright, cool. I'm not going on that. So they're reading out my charges, yeah? First of all, it's handling stolen goods from 3 different burglaries, yeah? I think I must have TIC'd them as well, so it must have been 3 burglaries, yeah? And then, they're like, and so 3 burglaries with 23 taken into consideration. That's the case I'm up against, yeah? So that's 25, yeah? Yo! And that give me bare charges on my thing, you know. That's another thing that fucked me up. They never do TICs now, yeah, unless you know you've left DNA. I had no DNA in these gaffs. I would never have got caught, but my own dumb mouth and my stupid brain fucked me, yeah. And like they charge it as each offence. So I've got like 25 commercial burglaries, bruv, on my thing, bruv. They fucked your boy, yeah, on my records, yeah. That's why I look so peak. And the judge just looks at me and that blah, 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 talking his shit. Remember, I don't listen to the judge because I don't know what they're saying, but they're using bare big words. I ain't got a clue what they're saying, yeah? So anyway, he's finished, like, okay, that's it. Boom, hammer time, yeah? It's down and that. I'm like, cool. So I get out, yeah? Because remember, I'm not listening to this cunt, yeah? And I get out and I go round to walk out the court, yeah? Shout out to people that knew Zeke. I swear it was Zeke, yeah? Zeke, the prison guard. Big, wedge, black guy, yeah? He just grabbed my little skinny arm like a little toothpick. Come here, where you going? You're Remand. I'm like, what's that? I looked at my boy, he just looked at me out, and they're like, bruv, Remand is going Feltham. Gee, my whole world sank. I have stories about Feltham, it's a fucking rough gaff in that, like it's going down in there and shit, and I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, so I go down in the cells now, yeah, and my head's spinning, because I ain't even thought about prison. Didn't even cross my mind, people. The police made me think that I'm just gonna help them do that. The police made me think that I was helping them by G'ing myself up. Tell us all the stuff you're gonna be cool, bruv. I'm like, I'm gonna be cool, innit? guys are the best, man. I fucked myself. Anyway, so I'm on my month walk. I'm in Feltham, innit? I go there, G. It's peak. It's peak. You know, like, you're used to being around the flats and that. None of your mates are training. You go to Feltham, they're just wedge guys. They've been in there a couple of years and that. They're like 19, 20. You're only like 18 at the time. You're like, oh my God, just wedge guys looking like men. You're just some skinny stoner like commercial burglar from Camden. You know what I'm saying? You're not used to this kind of setting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of like how I am now still, like a little joker, loud, just talkative, yeah? But like in jail, Bob, that's not how you're meant to come across in that, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm in jail, I'm fighting a lot, I'm just doing bare random shit. But yeah, that's how I got my first prison sentence. I basically jeeped myself up. The police weren't bail on me, people, yeah. So, another thing as well, yeah, this is how mad things are. See, when I come out of jail, yeah? So see, when I was finishing that sentence, I got 18 months. So I was on remand for 2 months and then got sentenced to 18 months, yeah? Which weren't that bad. Shout out to my people that come to the sentencing with me. Who the fuck was it? I think it was my baby mum and my 2 other bedrooms. Shout out to you lot, man. And I got 2 baby mums, so my first baby mum, not my second one, yeah? And what do I want to say to you guys? Yeah, so I done my sentence and I got tagged, yeah? And then obviously, my people know I'm scoping gaffs during the day. Yeah, I'm thinking, all right, cool, let me go and find some stuff to rob. And I'm scoping bare gaffs when my tag comes off. The day my tag come off, I went out there and I just went mental. And there was never ever a thing where I was going to TIC again. Fuck you guys about helping clear up your record, bruv. About my record, bruv, my criminal record, bruv. You just fucking dirtied that shit up. Anyway, people, I hope you find this kind of entertaining. Remember, if you can take anything from my video, take this. Crime don't pay. Never TIC unless you know you've left DNA in places and you're going to get fucked. If you know you left DNA in gaps and you've been reckless, then you're going to have to TIC because it's going to come back and bite you in the arse and they're going to charge you again. You feel me? But stay away from all that shit, man. Try and find a legit way, a legit hustle. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the road scoop you up, man. It's your boy living in London. I hope you enjoyed this video. You're going to get a double upload every day for the next week. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share. And I will see you tomorrow afternoon, 12 o'clock during the day, latest 1 o'clock, people. Peace, I'm out.